Welcome to part 26 of Persona 5 Royal. In this episode, we're going to meet up with Nakanohara, but before we do, let me check and see if we got some... Oh wait, the boss is here, so there is no curry in the fridge. Damn, and I wanted to make some curry too. Or at least show that off. We'll get our opportunities later, but for right now, let's go on ahead and go to bed. Oh, damn it, you know what? Why did I... Hold on, let me see something right quick.
Oh, you want to do it?
Oh yeah, I could train. I just can't leave because of the events that happened earlier. And it just dawned on me that I actually need to apply for Ore no Boku. And the reason why I should is because of the Sun Arcana.
Now, let's carry
I think I'm supposed to work like one day first and then have to wait and work another day.
Okay.
It'll be a while before I do that because immediately in the next part I'm going to start the second palace. And yeah, I got push-ups in, so now there's going to be a different workout after working out as much as I did. Morgana will get a new workout. And this time it'll be, instead of curl-ups, it's going to be you hanging off of the rafters doing sit-ups. So by doing so, my HP has now gotten even higher. Let's be honest, by the time I'm done with this, my HP will probably be in the 900s. So with that said, I think we are done with Wednesday, and now we're gonna have to meet up with Nakanohara. That way we can learn more about Madarame. And hopefully we could get his palace started.
Yo!
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara, the one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again. Please, make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me. It's to save the life of another man as well. Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady An's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
And just like that, we have until June 2nd to actually get the infiltration and the calling card done, and June 5th overall in order for to actually get the palace done. So, on that note, we are gonna have to prepare ourselves. But before we start this palace, there is one thing we need to do. For the most part, I want to try to at least get, I need to try to at least get, god damn it, my controller is starting to act up. Okay, what I was saying was, I need to at least get, death up to level 4, for the most part. Oh, my controller is completely and totally acting up, as expected. God damn it. See, this is why you don't get third-party controllers. And let's see something here. And let's see. She's at level 3, so we're going to have to get her up to rank 4. This one's not too hard to get up to rank 4. However, I am going to have to take out the persona eventually once we're, like, going back to the palace in part 28, because 27 we'll do the first initial run. And in part 28, we'll do as much as we can before we have to continue with the rest of it. But for right now, what's happening with this entry in the Death Confidant rank? This little girl is sick because of the fact that it's a nigh incurable disease, and apparently he went to the wrong doctor. And by he, I meant the girl's father. And by the way, the first option is easily going to get you some sort of points towards her. So on that note, she once again contacts Uehara. Yes, this is the second time she actually mentions her, as Uehara is the nurse from Persona 4, and for those who are just joining me, she also is the Devil Arcana from Persona 4. Yeah, the slutty nurse that you actually have to ignore her advances in order for you to raise up your social link. That one. Which she had more than likely implied to have slept with you if you didn't. So, on that note, Takemi is basically trying to make up an arbitrary price so that this person was going to, like, neglect the treatment, and she wanted to go through it anyway. So, with that said, when she found out that Oimada's behind this, and it's the reason why the girl's sick because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. By the way, Pick You Seem Happy. That's the actual answer. And he is going to, and she's going to treat the patient for free just to piss off Oimada. Well, it's going to come back to haunt her later. So, on that note, Death has ranked up.
Alright.
And I think one more rank will start getting some better items. So, on that note, we'll have to keep track of this little girl. But there's a reason why she's doing all these clinical trials. And there's also a reason why she is, well, a back alley doctor. That very doctor she mentioned screwed up the research and blamed everything on her. She took the fall, and now she's in the back alley of LeBlanc. I mean, not LeBlanc, I mean, Shibuya. No, wait, no. God, I forgot what the name was of the city that we're in. But she's in the back alley, and that's the reason why. Oh, and that first option I chose, that pretty much would be the correct option. So on that note, at least she's ready for a level 5 social link right after we, at least for the most part, defeat Madarame's palace. And we cannot read the crossword while we're here. Okay, that's alright. We're gonna leave. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go... It's Yongin Jaya, that's the name of the damn city. Or should I say district. On that note, let's go to... Oh, we're gonna have to go to the underground walkway. We kinda don't have no choice. Because Past Me forgot to get that flyer in order for it to get to this place. Yeah, the Beef Bowl shop, where we're gonna have to go and get the flyer for that in order to get part-time work to open up the Sun Arcana. So now we're gonna have to go there and do the underground walkway. So let's go on ahead and do that. Let's see. Station Square. Walkway. There we go. And this is around my time where my unfortunate controllers are starting to act up.
What are your thoughts?
It's Orinobeko. God damn it, I mispronounced that too.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We got the job we need to look for. So let's just head over to Central Street, not Station Square, to Central Street. And now I'm going to for now skip Mishima. I mean, I could rank him up because we did ended up doing a Mementos mission. But for right now, we're going to go on ahead and go in here. And there's another Mementos mission we need to work on. We need to find out about that guy who actually was in charge of the bully who we did the Mementos mission on. So, on that note, you come here,
Any questions?
you talk to this guy. Doesn't matter how you answer, you'll be fully employed in the beef bowl shop. And you can come in at any time, just like with the store. And I'm getting all this early because the beef bowl shop is for a confidant rank. No, for a confidant in general. The flower shop and the Lucky 7, they're both for Mishima's confidant ranks. So at least we got the jobs there. And speaking of which, there's our confidant rank right there.
Nice work.
Toranosuke Yoshida. We're not going to get him next part because we are going to start Madarame's Palace next part. Obviously, because the next part is going to be a rainy day. If you can't notice by the clouds in the sign next to the date. Oh, right. And also, we're going to be threatened by Yusuke, I do believe.
So, it's you. You did use this line before, now that I think about it. I hope you understand. Allow me to warn you again. Don't involve yourself any further. I only saw you coincidentally. I have no time for such an ambush. If you continue sniffing around my sensei, we have ways of dealing with that. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad situation, but Yosuke will come around. Foreshadowing. Anyway, we're in school and kind of have to go through this because after all, we gotta have a good education. Oh, and this one's gonna be on the quiz too. And the Okie artist that, the Okiyoe artist that is in question is Hakusai Katsushika. And there is a reason why Madarame is there, because the game did that to throw you off. Although if the content wasn't cut, you wouldn't realize that, yeah, Madarame would actually be the kind of guy that would move away, but he has his own personal reason. Hakusai, if I'm not mistaken, moved from place to place because one of the reasons, war kept happening. So there's that, and the other, sometimes he couldn't pay his rent, and other times he just didn't feel that the area that he was in was worth painting. So that's why he moved over 100 times. Yeah, but again, one of those main reasons was the Battle of Sekigahara. That's why he moved. So, with that said, since there's nobody to have a confidant rank with, I'll see you all in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal when we start Madarame's Palace proper this time. Well, sort of. This is RPMan985. Peace out and take care.